Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So Ravi, जैसे कि tax filing का time चल रहा है, so I believe every individual have many queries related to this. So let's start with the basic question. So who is required to file an ITR?
Well, Anjali, individual must file the income tax return. But there are certain conditions which makes everyone to mandatory to file the income tax returns. What are those? First, if the aggregate limit exceeds what has been prescribed by the government. Okay, what is those limits? If any individual starting from 18 to 60, 2.5 lakh rupees is the limit. If your annual income is more than 2.5 lakh rupees, then one need to file the income tax returns. If one's age is more than 60, then in that case the limit exceeds to 3 lakh rupees. Apart from that, there are certain subcategories which makes one individual to file income tax return. What are those? One, if you have traveled outside country and spended more than 2 lakh rupees, one. Second, if your electricity bill is more than 1 lakh rupees. Third would be if you have received any sort of income outside country, means income accrued outside India and realized in India, apart from the remittance you are getting from your parents or from your child, but any source of income you have credited in the Indian account, then again you need to file and disclose. Then the last would be if you have sold any property or generated any sort of capital gain, whether by selling the equity and all, and you have exhausted your prescribed limit, like which are section 54, then you might require to disclose those incomes and file the income tax return whether you will qualify in tax limit or not.
Alright Ravi, but why is it important to file an income tax return?
In any of the economy, being as a citizen, it's our social duty to file the income tax return because that has been the source for the government in terms of income, and at the same time it is our responsibility to reconcile and disclose right set of information with the government. But other than that, there are some merits which you get it while filing the income tax return. What are those? One, if you're going for any loans, then naturally the bank or the NBFC company will gonna ask you your ITRs or filing, income tax returns. Then it will be easy to negotiate the better terms if your ITR is good. If you're going outside India, then a lot of countries made mandatory to show income tax returns for visa processings. That's second. Third would be if you have need to claim refunds. For example, bank has deducted some TDS from your income, or maybe your company has deducted any TDS and you feel that ideally this money should be refunded back to you. So then in that case, filing become further mandatory because if you does not file, you won't be able to take those refunds in your account. And last not the least, which is avoiding penalty.
That was some great advice. But Ravi, tell me, what if अगर कोई ITR file नहीं करता है, then what would happen then?
There is no as such, I would say, serious repercussion of non-filing the income tax return as of now. But barring that, there are certain provision which has made by the income tax department. As I said, one is penalty. Okay, 1,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees penalty. If your aggregate income is less than 5 lakh rupees, then 1,000 rupees as a late charging fees, the income tax will charge you. And if the income is more than 5 lakh rupees, then it can go up to 10,000. Apart from that, if there was certain liability which you supposed to be paying to the government and you have not paid to that, so at the time of filing return, they will be additionally charging you 1% interest penalty on a month-on-month basis. If income tax has sent you the notice, now it's not necessary that it's offensible notice. It could be a certain clarification. If you're not replying back to them, then there's a subsection called 276, out of which the income tax can ask you to visit the department and to meet the income tax assessment officers. So those are the things I believe can eat a lot of your productive time, and to avoid that and to make life hassle free, one should file income tax returns on time.
Well, thank you so much Ravi, and thank you everyone for watching this video. If you like this video, then do like, share, subscribe and comment. We'll catch you in the next video.